Hi, finally, after many months of threats, I am coming through with the goods and I'm doing a You Ask Me a video about the beauty products that I use because quite a few people asked that question back in the day. This is my very disorganised at the moment makeup thing. I bought this contraption at Howard Storage and I'm quite in love with it. It's very good for keeping your makeup organised if you are actually organised with the way that you put your makeup in it, which I'm not. So every so often I need to do a big purge. But I'm actually going away this weekend, which was a very good exercise in paring down this to my absolute basic essentials. And it, helped me focus in on what I use every single day and what I love. So that's what I wanted to tell you about today. The first thing is this product. It's called Olay Touch of Sun. And it's actually a daily facial moisturiser with an SPF 15, but it's got a little bit of fake tan in it. So it's, don't make me laugh, Luca. Luca's behind the camera laughing at me. It is awesome. If I've had a really bad night, which is pretty much every night, I'll put this on in the morning and in a couple of hours, I'll actually look human. Kind of takes away that I haven't slept for 12 years grey pallor that I can often get. And it's really, really good. I wouldn't use it every day. I use it probably every couple of days. And yes, and everything I'm telling you about I've paid money for. Very good story behind this. One day I was having a particularly bad weekend and Remy was very small and I hadn't left the house and I said to Jess, I know, why don't I go to the chemist and buy some nappies? And I escaped and went to the chemist and had a very exciting and nurturing 45 minutes wandering around playing with makeup. And I discovered this and I've never looked back. So, my next essential is something else that I bought and then smashed on the floor and must have written about because actually Benefit did send me a replacement one. This is called Benny Tint and it's awesome. It's like a little stain. It looks like a nail polish, but it you kind of draw it on your cheeks with this little brush, and you've got to be very quick, otherwise it looks like you scribbled on your face, and you rub it in, and it just makes you look like you've got that FF glow, or that you've just, had a brisk walk in the outdoors, which is lovely. So that's good. I use that every day. I'm not big on anything heavy or creamy or full-on. I'm wearing a lot more makeup right now than I normally would because I've just done a work function. But usually this is what I would wear in a normal day, is kind of like a bit of my fake tan stuff, a bit of this. And these eyeliners are awesome. I used to use an eyeliner every single day, well, a lot of the time. A sports girl eyeliner, it was kind of grey and it had some sparkle in it because I'm a bit of a slut for sparkle. Love a sparkle. And I used it almost down to the end, and then I think I lost it or I poked my eye with it and it was gone. And so when I went to Sports Girl to replace it, of course they had none left. But a few doors down in Chapel Street where I was, because I was travelling around on my book tour, I stumbled into Natalie Bloom's new store. And I hadn't been to her shop before, although I've always loved her products. And I went in and I just went mental. It was my guilty pleasure every time I was in Melbourne. I'd go in there and I just discovered some great stuff. And it's Australian, it's easily available, it's not very expensive. I paid full price for it. In case you're wondering, none of this is an advertorial. But, so these two products, one is this charcoal grey eyeliner, which does indeed have a bit of sparkle in it, and it's even better than my old Sports Girl one because you don't need a sharpener. I hate that whole thing with the shavings all over the bathroom. So this is great, it self-sharpens. And then I bought it in another colour for my, I wear that when I want to be a bit fancy schmancy, or if I'm wearing it now, like if I've got to go out or do a work thing. But this is the one that I would use day to day, just for a little bit of definition around my eye. It's called Soft Taupe. Same thing, excellent, soft and taupe. Mascara, I do wear every day. I'm a bit of a, I don't care really what mascara I use. I'm not particularly loyal to any one brand. This is something I picked up in the supermarket, Great Lash. When I was a beauty editor, I did a lot of articles about this particular product. It's always in those stories about, the experts' top budget buys. You'll always get this. Makeup artists love it. And then this is a blue one that I picked up that's waterproof. I love a waterproof mascara, particularly in summer. I'm either always swimming or crying or rubbing my eyes. I do that a lot. So waterproof I find is very, very good. What else? I'm not a big foundation wearer, But I do need some. I particularly use foundation more than being all over my face, although I do need it for pigmentation and stuff and covering the odd zit like here today. I wear it under my eyes as concealer because even when I sleep, my colouring, I'm naturally very prone to very dark circles under my eyes, and it makes people say lovely things like, gosh, you look tired. Thanks for that. This is called Virtual Skin. Zoe Foster, who used to be a beauty editor on Cosmo now, is the beauty editor at print.com. I rang her, I said I need a foundation, tell me what to buy. She said this. So it's prescriptive, virtual skin, supernatural finish. She told me that I have to put it on with a brush, which I actually find to be good, better than it's lighter if you use a brush to stick it under your eyes and on your face. What else can I tell you about? Oh, these other things, these lip, I've got a bunch of lip stuff. Again, I'm not so big on lipstick, especially in summer, but these other things that I found in the Bloom store, they're called lip stains, and they look like little textures, and you just draw them on your lips, and they just stay for hours and hours. They're awesome. So they come in a few colours. I think I've got all of them. This one's rhubarb, and there's another one called cinnamon, and they're just really great. I wear those instead of lipstick. I know what else I've got. Back to the sparkle. These cute little things I found in Sports Girl. Sports Girl has some great little bits of fashion makeup. This is called Rock and Roll Eye Shimmer, and it looks like a little baby deodorant, and it's got that little roller like a deodorant, and you just put it on your eyes and you rub it in. I was a beauty editor for a lot of years, but I'm not going to give you any advice on how to put on makeup because that was never something I was very good at, and I'm still learning very much by trial and error. Lots of emphasis on the error. That's probably all. I would love a good concealer, under eye concealer. If you can suggest one, please do. And the only other two things I wanted to share with you was this cocoa butter, Palmer's cocoa butter, which is body moisturiser and which will make you smell so divine you just want to chew your own arm off. It's like vanilla chocolate milkshake, delicious. And better than any perfume you'll ever wear, and it's another supermarket cheapie. And I'm using this at the moment. This is just a Neutrogena Build a Tan. Again, I'm not loyal to any particular one brand. I've got, I think Johnson & Johnson makes one, and Dove makes one, Holiday Tan, all those things that are about building gradual tan. I find them a lot more forgiving than full-on fake tans. They're still a little bit smelly, but I find generally you can, get away with it more than if you've got a partner, waking up with brown sheets and being really stinky in bed, so to speak. So anyway, I put this on in summer every few days, arms, legs, whatever, wherever's going to be visible on that day. And that's kind of all I've got to tell you. So what I would love you to do is, in the comments, tell me the beauty products you can't live without, because I'm always learning. And it's another thing I miss about working in an office full of women, is comparing notes about all that stuff. So I'm also going to be doing more Ask Me videos, I promise. So if you've got any other questions you want to ask me, please also leave them in the comments and I will read them. I hope that has been scintillating for you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.